and invite the lovely Namita to speak to us. Namita is going to be covering how to become a top performer at work, what skills and attributes are needed to excel in today's work environment. So before I hand over to you, Namita, if I could say a brief introduction for yourself, if that's okay. So Namita has a pivotal role in leading the deposits across APAC region within the esteemed BNPP Paribas family. With 11 years of enriching experience in the banking sector, she brings to the table a blend of expertise, innovation, and unwavering dedication. Beyond the corporate corridors, she's a devoted mother, finding boundless joy and inspiration in nurturing her two precious children, aged 9 and 2.5 years. Her journey extends far beyond the office as she finds solace and rejuvenation in the rhythmic beats of dance. In addition to dance, she's an enthusiastic explorer of the world, constantly seeking new adventures and experiences through travel. From the bustling streets of Mumbai to the tranquil shores of Goa, each journey enriches her soul and broadens her horizons. Namita, a very, very warm welcome, and I'll hand over the floor to you now.
Thank you, Hina. So, hello and a very good afternoon to all. I hope you all are doing great. So, it's an honor and a privilege to be a part of this wonderful initiative, which has been conducted by Kruti and team to share some thoughts of mine on what it takes to restart and refresh our personal and professional journeys. So, thank you, Kruti, for making me a part of this beautiful journey. So before I start, let me take you all back to a moment where we all would have experienced or faced, like standing at a crossroads or uncertain of the paths ahead. Just for an example, it could be a starting a new job or returning to a work after a break or simply finding the energy to take on the next big challenge. Because in this rapidly evolving world, change is constant, that we all know. And the key to becoming a top performer to perform lies just not with a technical skill, but in a blend of personal attributes and adaptable strategies and a support system that which we have built over a time. So as a professional and a mother of two young kids, balancing work and professional life has given me a valuable perspective on how to thrive in both the areas. So today I want to share with you all the traits that I have followed which helped me overcome the hurdles to kickstart my career and emerge stronger on the other side. And for this, the one of the most important skill I have learned is prioritization. We all juggle a lot at work, family, and everything in between. So it's very crucial to figure it out what needs our immediate attention and what can be waited. So prioritization helps us to stay on the top of our task and prevent us from burning out at the end. So moving on, the building a strong and support system is the next and important part that we have to keep in mind, as none of us can succeed alone. Now, success demands collaboration. At work, building a network of a supportive team, helpful colleagues, and mentor is key. The same goes for our personal life as well. Having a dependable support system, whether it's a family, friends, or childcare, or anyone who has helped us and enabled us to manage our responsibilities with confidence. So collaboration and mutual understanding can make a significant difference in our ability to perform. And we can lean on which we can make everything easier to manage independently. And the next is agility. So this is another vital attribute I can say, because being adaptable is more important than ever, whether it's in certain deadline or a personal situation or the commitment. So our ability to pivot and adjust is what keeps us balanced. This agility allows us to tackle any challenge ahead we have, or without losing any sight on our current and present goal. So this is really very important. And with this, it brings us to a commitment to the continuous learning. In a world constantly changing, we need to keep ourselves learning to stay ahead. Whether it's a picking up a new skill, staying on a top of industry trend, or improving how we communicate, continuous learning keeps us sharp and competitive in this world. And then the another key point is grooming. To perform at our best, we must also take care of ourselves. Engaging in hobbies like dancing or traveling is not just like fun or relaxation. It's basically a recharging our own batteries and sparking creativity. So when we are refreshed, we perform better in every aspect of life, if it's professional or personal. So grooming is not for others. Basically, it's for ourselves. We feel good when we groom. And it's my personal experience that grooming boosts our confidence as well. Then it comes to an constructive feedback. This is one of my most favorite point I can say on the feedback part. Because when we are taking constructive feedback, we have to take it in a positive way because it is a powerful way to grow, both personally as well as the professionally. It's an important for us to remember that feedback is not a criticism. It's an opportunity for improvement. Always be open to take feedbacks. And I insist that instead of being defensive, we have to learn that what I can learn from this feedback. That is the important question that we need to ask to ourselves. So reflect on the feedback, understand the perspective of the person offering it, and use it as a stepping towards your goal. And lastly, and most importantly, is effective communication. So it is the glue that holds everything together. Being clear and how we express ourselves, listening to others actively, and having meaningful conversation are essentials, all are essentials for teamwork and for your self success. It may be professional again or the personal. And to excel today, it's more than just working hard. It's about smart prioritization, building the right support networks. So yesterday I have attended one session of Sanjeev, where he has shown the importance and pressurized on networking, which plays a very important role in today's life. If we aim to success in life, it may be professional or personal, we need to have a networking, stay connected. It does not depend on whether the person is introvert or the extrovert. And then staying flexible and continuous learning, taking care of ourselves and communicating well. So if we all bring this together to every aspect of our life, it's not only that we succeed, but we will also inspire those around us. So these are the small steps that I am doing in my day-to-day life to be on the top. So thank you for your time and attention. I hope this insight resonate with you, and together we can strive to create balance, productivity, and fulfilling work environment. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Namita. And oh my goodness me, all the points you've covered. This is absolutely amazing. It's so consistent with what was spoken about yesterday as well. It's not just one thing, it's the whole package. You mentioned Sanjeev earlier and you said networking. And you're right. I think not only in your personal life, but professional life, as you said, it takes a village. Not, that's the saying for bringing up your child. Not only that, it takes a village for everything. You need that support system around you. And positive breeds positivity. So you have that, and then that helps you better yourself. And in turn, it's a circle of life. It betters the life for those around you. I think the other bit you picked on, which I could see Kruti nodding her head behind, absolutely, because you hit the nail on the head. Grooming, self-care. When
Yes.
you're feeling good within yourself, it comes out. And I can see Kruti smiling in the background as well. So I think that's a key point. And I think that's right, isn't it? Taking some time for yourself. So yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for all those insights. If you don't mind, Namita, can I ask you a couple of questions, if that's okay? Okay,
Yes.
so the first question I have is, um, you've come back having had your beautiful children. You've come back into the workplace, and you have achieved heights that are, something to aspire to. You've spoken about everything that the small steps you're taking so far, and all them in themselves are important. But from your journey so far, from having rejoined the workforce to now, what's been your biggest surprise learning? What's been something that's made you actually think about, take a step back and say, I wasn't expecting that.
Uh, I haven't experienced such things, but maybe
Maybe
yes,
maybe something that
I need to see. There are different things that I have worked upon. So
yes.
surprise in the sense I used to keep myself prepared before itself. So just to avoid those surprises in, even though if I used to face that surprises, I've never come across basically as of now, because I used to be prepared. I think two steps ahead, that keeps me away from those surprises.
Right, which is brilliant. So what you're saying is plan ahead. Plan
Yes.
ahead and be prepared for all eventualities, which I think is brilliant. um, I've got a second question, if that's okay as well, Namita. So this is saying, how can effective prioritization help professionals avoid burnout while maintaining performance in both professional and personal lives?
Okay, so on the prioritization part, this effective prioritization helps professional manage the numerous demands on their time by identifying and focusing on the task that requires immediate attention, and while deferring or delegating the less critical items. So this approach has ensured that essential responsibilities are met without overloading oneself and reducing the risk of burnout. So with this prioritization task strategically, professional can maintain a healthy work-life balance and deliver a quality results and sustain long-term productivity.
That's brilliant. Thank you. Thank you so much, Namita. And if you don't mind, if you're okay to stay on in case we have any questions coming along on
Sure,
the
sure,
chat as
sure,
well.
sure,
But
sure.
thank you for sharing your insight with us and for your time today. I appreciate that very much.